Come on in, pull up a chair, and take a load off because today I'll be taking a first look and paging through Starfinder Tech Revolution from Paizo Inc. And we'll jump in right after this. Howdy, 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 gang. Welcome once again to the Duct Tape Studios. I'm Jeff McAleer, your host here at the Gaming Gang channel. As I mentioned in the open, I will be taking a first look at Starfinder Tech Revolution in just a moment. But first, I do want to remind you that we're in the midst of the Gaming Gang October Spooktacular 2021. What does that mean? It means all throughout the month, each and every day, you'll find a new tabletop gaming related video over on thegaminggang.com. And of course, right here on the Gaming Gang YouTube channel. Now, it might be a first look like today's video or a review, or Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. It'll probably be my live stream, the Gaming Gang Dispatch, airing at 7 p.m. right here on YouTube. Of course, also want to point out every evening at 9 p.m. Central, I'll be sharing an old-time radio show that is destined to put a chill down your spine. Scary, kids, scary. So be sure to hang out and check out the Gaming Gang October Spooktacular 2021. All right, that said, today I am going to be taking a peek at Starfinder Tech Revolution from Paizo Inc. This book is written by a slew of authors with a ton of artists involved as well. It is a 167-page hardcover, and it's available for $39.99. You can grab the PDF for $9.99. Yes, you heard that right. You can snag the PDF for only $9.99. So let's swing on over to the other camera because here we've got Starfinder Tech Revolution. So I do want to point out, fine folks over at Paizo Inc. were kind enough to send along this review copy. But keep in mind, neither I nor anyone else has received any other sort of compensation for me to share information about this book. It's important for you to know that. Also, I have not taken a peek in this book at all. This is a first look. This is not a review. So please keep that in mind. Also, I am going to stay here picture in picture. So I am going to be cutting off a bit of the left side of the pages in the book. And we are not going to look at each and every page. I just want to give you a good feel for what's in this book. Also should mention, Sammy Uhas is going to do a written review of this release, and it'll be out pretty quick. So you may see it a day or two after this video pops up. So I will also link to that review in the show notes as well, or video notes, I should say. So let's take a look at the back. Revolutionize your game. Put the science back in science fantasy with Tech Revolution. This book expands on Starfinder's cutting-edge technologies, so sophisticated that they rival magic itself, providing your characters the tools to thrive in a futuristic setting, whether you're racing the streets in a custom vehicle, planning your next big digital heist, or arming your mech to fight dragons. Tech Revolution has what you need, including, and then it's going to go on with what's in this book. But we're going to take a look anyway. So let's jump on in. So we had a map of the Packed World system to start off with. So here are all the authors. Like I said, there's a lot of authors as well as a ton of artists as well. We always make sure to share the credits for these books in our reviews. So we will, of course, include all the artists and all the authors in the review for Tech Revolution. So this appears to me to be both a player-facing and game master-facing book. And those tend to do very well for role-playing game companies. So this is going to give us a new class, I believe, as well, the nanosite. So the nanosite is, we'll see in a second here. Looks like we're going to have to take a look further on. Oh, okay. So here in classes. So this is just an overview. First couple of pages. Oh, yeah. Duh. Right there it says overview. So we've got our classes here. So the nanosite. Your body houses an untold number of nanites, tiny machines that can grant you incredible fortitude, transform into tools, and course across the battlefield to decimate your foes. Your total control of these nanites makes you an adept combatant who can manifest the perfect weapon or tool at a moment's notice. Whether your powers stem from accidental infection, excruciating experiments, or voluntary symbiosis, your nanites grow stronger by the day as you gradually transform into a being more machine than mortal. Cool. So we've got our level chart there. We've got our various different skills, it looks like. So we've got quite a few. So we've got, it's like you're going to choose how the nanites reside within you, I think. So here we've got infestation, obliteration, regeneration, redirection. Oh, there's a lot going on there. There's quite a bit of information about this new class. And then, of course, we have some new types. So it looks as if we've got some more choices as far as the backgrounds for, we've got alternate class features. That's basically what these are. For all the standard classes from Starfinder. As we can see, we got plenty of cool art throughout. Very nicely done. The Technomancer. Got the little goblin. The Vanguard. All right. The Witch Warper. So those are all alternate class features. Okay, so we're going to get into equipment here because Tech Revolution wouldn't be called Tech Revolution without gear, right? So we got new equipment. We're going to just kind of skip through some of this stuff. So we've got technological items. It's like this is just kind of standard equipment. We've got hover chairs, powered armor, thruster heels, gale force lungs, lay veins, barrier cannon, rocket pauldron, ring fire. It's like an electric guitar here. Just jumping on through here. We're also going to run across some new mechanics for the game as well. So here we've got demolitions. We've got some new gear there. We've got new hacking gear and hacking actions. We've got new vehicles. Take a look at a few of these. And step-by-step guide on creating custom vehicles here. Vehicle modifications, such as autopilot, collision dampeners, a magic deflective field. So we've got some new vehicles here as well. It's like a bunch of them. Vehicle encounters. I know we've got mechs in here. Oh, there we go. As I flip the page right to it, a mech overview. So building and using mechs. So I know there are a lot of folks who are big fans of Starfinder who were looking forward to some mechs being included in this book. So we got info about building the mechs. Talking about understanding mechs. Mechs and their base frames are described using stat blocks that include a number of pieces of information. Each statistic listed in a mech or mech frame stat block is defined below. We're Talking about all the various different slots there. Speed, senses, hit points, attack bonus, weapons, strength, power core, so on and so forth. And we've got step-by-step building a mech. So we've got that as well. It's like we've got different kinds of frames. So we've got these are mech weapons here, such as a frost spear, plasma rifle, rocket launcher, sonic shotgun. This book seems pretty packed, full of goodies. Building NPC mechs. Now we're going to get into mech combat. So talking about the mech actions, power points, special mech actions. So it looks like these are some example mechs as well. There we go. I don't believe there's a bestiary in this book. I think this is all like gear. Those are kind of cool. Some examples of more mechs. That almost looks like the Zentradi suits from Robotech. Almost. Or I should say from Macross. So then we have a galaxy of tech. And it's kind of talking about like a day in the life of these locations. So for an example, Absalom Station, Akaton, Bearseas, Biotech. Talking about advertisements, comm units, body modifications. So going into more detail about the technology in the galaxy. So like food technology, media, music, medicine, security, software. Isn't that, trying to remember, it's Skitter? It's a Skitter something? Forget. So talking about transportation, personal and public transportation, vid games, virtual intelligence, and so on. So I believe this is the section that's going to finish up the book. Yep. So we have a mech sheet here and a vehicle sheet. And then, of course, we got the open game license info and the Galaxy Exploration Manual, which I reviewed not that long ago. And that is Starfinder Tech Revolution from Paizo Inc. As I mentioned before, Sammy Uhas is doing a written review of this book, and that review will be up very shortly. All right, let's swing on over to the other camera, and I will wrap up. So, do want to point out, if you like this video, by all means, please give it a quick thumbs up. Subscribe to the Gaming Gang channel if you haven't already, and if you do subscribe, ding that bell, because it'll not only let you know when I upload videos such as this first look, it'll also tell you when my live stream, the Gaming Gang Dispatch, airs right here on YouTube, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m. Central. Of course, when you're not watching videos on the Gaming Gang channel, be sure to visit thegaminggang.com for all latest in gaming news, reviews, and a whole lot more. You know the drill. Get your geek on at thegaminggang.com. Once again, I'm Jeff McAleer. Thank you very much for watching. And until I see you next time, here's hoping each and every one of you gets to enjoy plenty of great gaming with your very own gang. Oh, you're still here. Well, while you're kicking it, how about subscribing to the Gaming Gang channel? Or seeing the latest episode of the Gaming Gang Dispatch? Or finding out what YouTube recommends you check out here at my channel? And of course, don't forget, get your geek on at thegaminggang.com.